Hey guys, mariahbstory here again, and today I bring to you the Chapter 2 cover of my webcomic and graphic novel series, Six-Petal Pyramid. We haven't gotten there in the story yet, but one of the main reasons that I'm pushing so hard to make this story happen is because its theme it can seem like anger, but it's really protection and loyalty. A theme in a story, if y'all need me to take you back to your English classes in high school, a theme in the story is what it's about at its core. And themes can get real cheesy. You can either boil, like Harry Potter for example, down to good versus evil, or you can say that it's like about family, like finding your family and creating your family. Since Harry came from such a crap background, it's about like him just gradually getting his support system. And like, I didn't have to use him as an example, but all the creative writing classes I've had use Harry Potter and Star Wars as examples of the basic story structure, heroes and themes, etc. And I haven't seen Star Wars, so let's see what else. I haven't seen Zombieland, but in my writing classes in college, I think that was another example of a story that's about family. You're like, it's about zombies, and no, it's about like people coming together, relying on each other. Maybe they like learn something about themselves. Anyway, the theme of Six-Petal Pyramid is loyalty. The main character has to decide who to be loyal to, and protection. I won't elaborate on that. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. So we're not there in the story yet, but in the Chapter 2 cover, I wanted to draw something to reflect how I feel about the situation in the United States currently. Like feeling helpless and all, I wanted to create an image where Caroline is like full-blown protective mode. So that's what I've got going on here. This pose that she's got going on, I wanted to give this like protective image, this protective vibe, but also kind of harken to Michelangelo's The Pietà, the statue of Mother Mary, who for some reason looks ageless in that statue, holding Jesus's body, and he's like massive. He's so much taller than her and everything. He's like lanky and splayed all over the place. So even though she's protecting him and he's large, it's an interesting pairing, and that's always kind of stood out to me. Like, what if the small one is the protector? What if it's not what you would think? Unexpected. And it's a powerful juxtaposition to me, being a woman who's 5'1", you know. My voice sounds like kind of soft and everything, like I'm not intimidating, but just like Caroline, I'm angry and I want to take control of my situation and I want to protect people. I wish that the United States wasn't such a crap place to live. I mean, I wish there was something I could do about it, and I'm trying, but it doesn't seem like the system is made to be changed. That's very depressing. Anyway, moving on from that. Other elements of the pose here. You've seen Caroline's pose before. It's really common in pharaonic statues, as in statues of the pharaoh. Her hands are just like the way that Pharaoh's hands are posed. Abe Lincoln, his statue at the Lincoln Memorial, is also posed this way. His hands are reversed from Caroline's, but it doesn't matter because the pharaohs went either way. Left hand, right hand, doesn't matter. So one of her hands is a fist, you'll see in a bit, and the other one is open, and that is like pharaonic symbolism for the pharaoh is tough on his enemies and soft on his own people. That's another element to me of protection. Caroline is not gonna take crap from other people, but once she chooses her people that she wants to take responsibility for, and she's not going to give up. She's not going to back down. She's fiercely loyal, and again, that's like such a pull for me on why I love her, why I love her story. And normally you would see in pharaonic statues that they're perfectly symmetrical, other than the hands, but I propped Caroline's right foot up on her left knee as sort of an act of defiance. Like, why is she defying pharaonic posing precisely? Well, I think she's just defiant in general, generally speaking. It also actually acts as a cradle. Like, her leg cradles Akiyaki so that he's not falling off. Like, she's not actively holding him with her arms. Like, she's really kind of hands off with how she's going about it. But that's what it is. Protection. And again, in the story so far, we haven't gotten there. I just had to get these themes out of my system. The Nile crocodile god there is a protector of the Nile. Wow. I'm pretty sure that he gets his attributes from the fact that crocodiles are fiercely protective of their young, which is interesting for a reptile. A lot of them are very hands-off parents. So he's also a symbol of fertility in some eras. You know, like, we've got several thousand years of symbolism to sort through. But yeah, that's him. Now we're on to Horus and Sobek. Sobek on the left there, Horus on the right. Horus being the falcon, Sobek being the crocodile. And then Horus, mostly unchanging, the god of the kingship. He basically is reborn as Pharaoh-ish. It's very complicated. You'll have to read, because that's true. What I said is true, and also has some caveats. But anyway, they're both holding ankhs, which are the symbol of life. And they've also got Waz scepters. The Waz scepter has an animal head on the end that can either represent Anubis and therefore protection in the afterlife, or it can be a Set animal, Set being the god of chaos. The Waz scepter is controlling chaos, and therefore, since they're both about control, can they both have the scepter at the same time? Is it possible for more than one person to be in control at once? Questions, questions, questions. So, this cover is going to be on the Chapter 2 book. Chapter 2 I finished drawing a while back. It's uploaded online for free online WEBTOON and Tapas. Currently, you can get the PDF for $5 on my Patreon, which of course, Patreon having a recurring payment system means I can continue making the book and be confident in my monthly income and being able to pay my monthly expenses. The printing of this book, I do intend for it to be printed. I printed Chapter 1 in December, and I crowdfunded it on Kickstarter. I think my goal was $1,700, and we did about $1,900-ish. And that all went to printing the comics. That was a 33-page comic, and this one, Chapter 2, will be about the same, I think. Or 32 pages. Yeah, it's 32 pages this time. And also, the money went toward shipping. Shipping is super expensive. And like taxes and fees, and stickers, and prints. And then I used what was left over to buy tablecloths and display materials, and I went to a comic convention before everything closed down. I only managed to do one before everything closed, and yeah, so it all went back into my business, but it was a great investment. With chapter 2, I'm planning on doing less stickers. I did 9 stickers last time. I think I might stick around 3 sticker designs this time. And I did 5? I did 5 prints last time. I will probably I might not do this cover as a print. I might do it as a print, I'm not sure. I definitely want to do the chapter 3 cover as a print and make that available with my chapter 2 Kickstarter, because my chapter 3 cover print is so cool. So that's the next video, by the way. And I'm excited about it. That'll be like, I'm sort of ready-ish, but I might not do it this month in July. I might do it next month in August. I think that's the latest I can manage it without, because I want to get the books chapter 2 printed in time for whenever the next Comic-Cons are. Of course, global situation permitting. I hope that maybe lots of people will have this book in their hands soon. Chapter 2, it's like a benchmark chapter to me. I think that my overall art ability has improved a lot this chapter, and I'm very proud of it. So please consider becoming a patron. At the $10 mark, people will be mentioned here on my YouTube videos. You can also support me with a one-time payment on Ko-Fi if you would prefer that. Every little bit keeps me going and allows me to create the comic, and also affords stuff like medicine, because it's really hard making a comic for free. Also give my YouTube channel a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye!